Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be just a super chill, laid back video after the bathroom renovation that I just finished. I'm kind of tired, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about renovations and how to save money, and also show you a preview of a project that I have coming up and get your opinion. So let me know what you think. Okay, this is my bedroom. This is going to be the next big project, room makeover, and I have some big plans for this room. And the first thing that I'm going to be doing is painting. I have all of these green colors that I'm considering. I really like this pewter green by Sherwin Williams. It's like a green gray, but like they're all pretty. So let me know down in the comments, do you have like a green gray that you've been loving lately? I'll take any recommendations. I also am thinking about adding some beams, like one right there and one going that way. It's gonna be kind of like moody and dark, which is not my normal style. I know I wanna do curtains and a rug. What I'm trying to figure out is like, this is a pretty big space. My husband's like, we should put a ping pong table there. I don't agree. So let me know in the comments, like, what would you do with this? Would you put a couple of chairs? Would you put a big bench? I'm trying to figure that out. The desk is gonna go somewhere else. That's going to be moved out. I'm also thinking about this wall here. Do I want to mount the TV and do a couple of sconces on either side of it? Could be pretty. Do I want to go all out and do built-ins and a fireplace? I'm just not sure. Let me know what you guys would do. I think the carpet is going to stay for now. It definitely needs a good cleaning, but I do like carpet in bedrooms, so we'll see. That's the plan for right now. I built this mirror a few years ago, I think, and I want to give it a makeover. I'm thinking about maybe trying to arch it or something. So that's an idea. Lots of ideas for this room. I'm still in the planning stage and definitely need you guys' opinion.
One thing that will definitely be getting an upgrade is our bed, thanks to today's sponsor, FlexiSpot. They sent over their S3 adjustable bed frame base for me to try, and along with having a 10-year warranty and being SGS certified, one of the great things about the bed is how easy and quick it is to put together.
At this point, I could remove all of these railings, and the bed has legs that are adjustable, so I could just put it inside of this frame here, or it can just lay on top of your existing bed rail. FlexiSpot recommends for a king size that you do 2 twin XL mattresses. So I'm gonna grab 2 of my kids' mattresses and see how it works with the 2 mattresses. Each side has its own remote. It's got different settings. This one is for the lights. It has lights underneath on either side. This one is 0 gravity, and so it moves the bed into a position kind of like you're floating. I do want to see if I could put my king mattress back on here and see if that'll work until we decide to get the 2 twin XL mattresses to go with the frames. I edit videos a lot from my bed, and this is gonna make it so much easier on my back. I'm so excited. So if you guys wanna check out this bed from FlexiSpot, click the link down in the description box, and depending on what size you order, you can get a coupon for $200 or $300 off, so go check them out. Okay, let's talk about renovations and how to save money, which is probably why most of you clicked on this video. And the first thing that I'm gonna recommend is to set a general budget. I'm not a stickler for a budget, but here's what I do when I'm approaching a project. I do kind of like a baseline. This is what absolutely has to be done, and it'll cost me around this much. And then here are some other ideas that I would really like to do if the budget allowed, and if I did everything, it would be this much. And then usually I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. I decide what is most important and what maybe I'll do in another round of renovations and is not super necessary for right now. So that's how I kind of get a budget in my mind, because I price out all of the products and materials and things it's gonna need to get the things done that absolutely need to get done. One of the best ways to save money is to work with what's already there. Like, for example, in my kitchen, I didn't love the look of the cabinets, and so I took the cabinet doors that I already had and I flipped them to make them more of a shaker style that I wanted, which was so much less expensive than if I had actually purchased new cabinet doors for the entire kitchen in the shaker style that I wanted. Also, my front door. If you guys have been following my channel for a long time, you'll remember my old front door that had a tiny little window that I wanted to let more natural light into that space, but I didn't want to have to purchase a new door, which was extremely expensive, and worry about framing it and all of that. So I cut a hole in my front door and put a window in my existing door to get the look that I wanted for very little money. Okay, next is to use what you already have. And by this, I'm talking about materials and things like that, leftover paint. I know that I have more of this than the average person because I do more projects, but I also don't throw anything away. You guys saw me do this if you watched my most recent bathroom makeover, where I took the leftover beadboard that I had used in my guest bedroom makeover and used it to put on the side of the vanity makeover in that bathroom. I also try to reuse paint, like when I made over a console for my kids' living area, I used the leftover paint that I had used on an exterior makeover because I knew I loved the color and I knew it would work perfectly in the space. This next tip saves me so much money, and that is Facebook Marketplace. So many things in my home I got from Facebook Marketplace and gave them a little bit of a makeover and tailored it more to my space. One of the biggest ones is the hutch in my kitchen. Got the hutch, painted it, added some more shelves to it, and made it more custom to my kitchen for the look that I wanted. Also, the cabinet tower in my laundry room, I wanted more storage, didn't want to have to build cabinets, so I found that on Facebook Marketplace and was able to blend that in to give that room so much more storage. And the vanity in my half bath makeover. Vanities are super expensive, so I was super happy to find that one on Facebook Marketplace, painted it, fixed it up a little bit, and it worked perfectly in that space and way less expensive than going out and purchasing a brand new vanity. In my kids' living room area, the couch in that room, I found like a smaller, lower profile couch because we all know that furniture can be super expensive. I gave it a little bit of a makeover, cleaned it up, and it goes so well in that room, and I saved so much money. Another thing that I do that saves money is I sell everything, and it's for multiple reasons. The first reason is because I take the money of the things that I am selling from a room makeover that I'm not going to be using, and I put that money back into the room. Number two, it allows me to get rid of that stuff. I don't have to make a trip to Goodwill. I don't have to put it out with the garbage or take it to the dump. Someone else can probably use it even if I'm not going to be using it. An example of that, I took almost everything out of that half bath, posted it on Facebook Marketplace, sold it all, and it more than paid for the new vanity that we were putting in there, new to me. And so it was almost like I just swapped the old stuff for the new stuff, and it worked out perfectly. Also, the kitchen, I've sold pretty much everything as I've taken it out of there. The dishwasher and the microwave, even the old kitchen sink, somebody can use it and you don't have to worry about disposing of it yourself. So it's a win-win. Okay, my next tip is a variation of Facebook Marketplace basically, and it's just thrifting. So one of my favorite places to do that for renovation type things are stores like Habitat for Humanity. I got the doors that I used in the guest bedroom makeover, the closet doors. I think I got those for like $15 maybe for both of them, which was way less expensive than I would have paid if I would have gone to a big box store. And if you see something that you like, that you think that you could use eventually, pick it up because it's probably not going to be there when you go back. I keep kind of a running list in my head of projects that I have coming up in the next few months. And so when I see something, I'm like, oh, I'm going to be able to use that sometime in the near future, most likely. And if you don't, you can always sell it. Okay, once I've checked Facebook Marketplace, I've been thrifting, the next place that I go to is Amazon. And one trick that I like to use is a lot of the options that I'm looking at have a option to buy used from Amazon. And usually it's just returns. It'll say used like new, used good, and I always go for the used like new condition because you'll get a discount on the item and you can return it if for some reason you're like, this looks used. The faucet that I got for the kids' bathroom makeover, I purchased off of Amazon used like new, and I think it saved me like $15 or something. And when you're doing a renovation, every little bit helps. So some of my favorite things to order off of Amazon that save me money are hardware, and that's like drawer slides and hinges. I got all of the hardware that I used when I converted my kids' sliding closet doors into French doors, and the hardware that I used for the tilt out drawers in the kids' bathroom makeover, all from Amazon. It's convenient and it's way less expensive than big box stores. I also get cabinet hardware and doorknobs, like all of the doorknobs throughout my house. All of the hardware in my kitchen was from Amazon. That saved me tons of money. They have some really good deals, and they also have a lot of used like new condition in those. And I like to order a bunch of options because you can return everything for free, so you can bring it all home, see what works and what doesn't, and then return it. Okay, this next thing is not necessarily materials for renovation, but it's important if you work as much as I do on projects, and that's this working hands. I use this every single night. It's not a lotion, it's like a balm, and I slather it all over my hands every night before I go to bed because my hands will crack and get super dry because I'm always washing them or getting material all over them. And so that really helps if you use and work with your hands as much as I do. One of my favorite things that I've found on Amazon are the paintable outlet covers. I've used them in multiple projects in my guest bedroom. I use them under my kitchen island so they blend more. I love those. And the last thing that I love to order from Amazon that I'm gonna talk about because there's tons more is rugs. I have been so pleasantly surprised. All of the brands that I like, I've been able to order from Amazon. I got the runner for my hallway from Amazon, the runner that I used in the kids' bath. They have lots of selections at a lot of the brand names that I love, and I've been pleasantly surprised at the price. So that's it for today's video. Make sure that you guys tell me down in the comments your opinions, what you think I should do in my bedroom. Also, feel free to leave your favorite Amazon finds. I love watching videos like that. And I will link everything that I talked about in this video. I will link it down in the description. And I will be back next week with another video, and I will see you guys then. Bye!